right around the same time that you did the Disney Channel movie, you also signed a record deal.
Uh-huh. I did.
And opened for Jesse McCartney on his Beautiful Soul tour.
That is true. Very good journalism. I did.
What was your reaction to hearing you were going on tour with Jesse McCartney?
I was out of my mind. Are you kidding? I was so excited. I was going on tour. I had a tour bus. That's like stuff of dreams. Like that part of my life, this like brief part of my life where I was a pop star is like such a fever dream and so bizarre and such a weird detour that's so funny and weird, and it's just bizarre. The whole thing is just bizarre that the music industry it wasn't for me. It didn't always feel truthful.
You tried it. You gave it you gave it such a good effort that you ended up with a tour bus.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a full commit.
That was a commit. It was a commit and it was great.
And honestly, impressive.
And there's that too. Yeah. It's funny. I think it's really funny. And I love music, but I like seriously love pop music. Like still to this day, it's like, I think it's one of the highest art forms to be able to tell, like that's part of what I seek in my own work. I just do it through character work, but like to have universal messages that are told in a way that's accessible to people, in a way that's like clear, but abstract enough for people to make it their own. That's such a gorgeous art form that's similar and also completely different from mine. And so like all the pop stars, those are my heroes. Those are my gods. I would not be here without J-Lo.
You just reminded me about the red carpet clip when you are in the middle of an interview or ending your interview and J-Lo comes up.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I cried. I cried so hard immediately.
Can't deal with J-Lo. I feel like your reaction was what everyone else assumes their reaction would be had they been graced with the presence of the glowing J-Lo. Like her in front of you. It was the perfect example of exactly how I feel like most everyone's brain would be if she just glided up those steps towards them and they were just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's her.
Like she was part of my awakening to myself. My mom took me to go see Selena in the theaters and I like bawled my eyes out. I was like, that's what I want to do. And so she's such a huge moment for me of where I was like, oh, that's a job. That's what you can do. I want to do that. And so somehow in all of this time of my life, I'd never seen her in person. I mean, I'm sure there were times where we were in the same room, but I had never seen her. And like to be there with my mom, I don't know if in the clip you can see my mom at all, but like my mom's crying. I kept turning to my mom. She was like, I know, honey, I know. Like we were both just like, you know, my childhood me, like couldn't believe it.
That's such a beautiful moment though, to be able to say that to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like to be able to express your gratitude in being able to be a fan of her and what it meant for your career.
Oh, no, that's the best. I mean, I still am in the habit of like writing an email to people when they do something, whether it's music or a painting or a movie that I feel like really gets me. I'll write a note and thank them. I actually think unless you're somebody that's like, I don't know, even artists, you have to like be perpetually on tour, I think, to be in relation with human people saying thank you. For me, a movie comes out, it's hard for me to grapple with what that success, if it is success, what that even looks like, because you're not in dialogue with people. The movies are like out in theaters. I'm like hiding at home.
Those conversations are happening independent of you. They're happening removed.
You sometimes miss that something that you did mattered to somebody. And so even for J-Lo, there's moments where she has self-doubt. I am where I am because of that. To tell her that, and also like how amazing it is to be able to say that like artist to artist, like now here we are, like walking the same floor. Like that's so cool.
That's such a kind thought, to be the type of person who wants to share their gratitude. Because I think you're absolutely right. It is a feeling that I can only imagine that it is overwhelmingly positive. And also few and far between when you reach a certain level of success that people probably just assume that you are so secure and so happy with everything that you wouldn't still appreciate those finer moments of gratitude that you were able to express to her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And about the artistry too, like for the art, it's one thing when when you person can inspire somebody, which, her work ethic does that too. But I also love, it's part of why, like, as somebody who's quite introverted and I get nervous and I like my privacy and I'm not like the greatest when it comes to being like the public person that I am. But I've found that I really get a lot out of these like meet and greet and fan events, which I started doing a couple years ago, because you get to then have that face-to-face time and you learn like what a character did for somebody and how it moved them in their life or shifted. Because I'm going through my own stuff in my life too.